Hello guys, this is Spyderrock, and welcome back to MINESANITY. Yes, my mega update for MINESANITY is here today for all of you guys to download. So anyway, I have it in this world, and I just want to do like kind of an overview of pretty much everything that's in this update, because this is a gigantic update. There's now like over 2,000 items. And I also have some like things I want to talk about it that you know, I need to explain. So down here I have this update adds, I believe, 12. Let's see. Let me pull it up. I have like a little sheet here. It adds 12 new add-ons as well as updates. It updates 10 add-ons and it adds 12 add-ons. So it's basically like 22 new things. Plus, I mean, I fixed some stuff. There's some bug fixes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do like a little quick overview of all of the things that it added, like from the added add-ons. I'm not gonna go over everything in each of the add-ons. I'm not gonna like do a full showcase. Anyway, the first one added is blasters, which is my blaster add-on. It's a ranged weapon add-on. I mean, you can shoot stuff like this, and it's just like, well, it's not really working on that cow. There we go. You can fire projectiles. You've got different things that do different things, and this is all, you know, survival friendly, keep in mind. And then you've got, you know, explosives and whatnot, and you've got this and that, and you can zap things. And let's see if I can hit this sheep over here. Blam, there we go. And there's another sheep, so I'm gonna fire this, and it's gonna kind of mess them up. So yeah, it pretty much adds a ton of these. It's not just this, it's quite a few of them. I just don't have time to like go through and showcase every single thing. Next up, I added more tools, which is an add-on I showcased the other day. It's a very good add-on with a ton of like all kinds of armors and tools and stuff. Yet again, I just grabbed a handful of things. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. There's karambits that make you really fast and sometimes bouncy. There's high damage swords. There's cool new types of armor you can throw on. There's these things that kind of just destroy everything, and they're kind of crazy. You've got new axes, tools like pickaxes and stuff, shovels. You've got scythes, which are like really awesome hoes, and they do a lot of damage. I mean, you've got these shovels that, you know, work as you would expect shovels to, and most of these things can be found in ores underground, like new ores and stuff. So that's pretty cool. This is an add-on that I really liked, and the creator actually reached out to me to ask if I would add it, or tell me I could add it. Anyway, the next one we have is more ores, and this one adds in a ton of new ores. So these are all like underground. Also, if you are interested in any of these individually, I will have a link to my wiki. It's got credit to all of these add-on creators and all of the add-ons, and you can find them individually. So it adds in all these new ores and things, which I'll probably need to go into survival to test out, and a bunch of course, like pickaxes and axes and tools and whatnot that allow you to mine them. There's so many pickaxes that I grabbed a pickaxe from the wrong add-on, I just realized. Let me find a pickaxe. I'm just gonna hold on to a diamond pickaxe for now, but these ores, there are pickaxes that, and like tools and armor and stuff that can be added with all of these things. But as you can see, there's all kinds of new stuff. This is gonna take a while because this is like obsidian, but this is like an obsidian diamond thing. You can get diamonds from it. I mean, there's like all kinds of stuff. This one is like an XP ore that you can get like XP orbs from, that you can use to like advance your experience levels. Like, there's really all kinds of stuff, and there's stuff you can do with all of this stuff. It is very cool. Next is Astros Armor, an add-on that adds in kind of like a it's sort of in the style of like what's that called, Tinker's Construct kind of thing. Anyway, adds in all these things you can get, not just this. I mean, there's a ton of different swords and things, combinations, but you've got like knives, you've got bladed sword, double bladed swords, cleavers, custom armors with like multiple types of things. You can hold it in your offhand. It looks kind of silly like this, but it does look really cool, and you can run around just like this and like beat a bunch of stuff up. These things are like high damage. They take a while to get. So that's a pretty cool add-on. We also have Divine Dowsing, which is an add-on that allows you to do dowsing to try and find things, which I think is based off a Java mod. So you can find ores up to 4 blocks underground. So coal and copper, if on this block, let's see, this block has copper. Let's see, what does this block have? Iron and gold. You know, you can see what this block has, iron and coal. Then you can test for things like, this is underground structures, so there's none here. Let's see, anything? No. Okay, we've got water underground, so we can see if we can find some water. I could actually go and run over on top of this water here, and it should hopefully detect that there's water here. Yep. And then there's one that will detect for lava as well. There's a bunch of different like dowsing rods that you can get to test for things underground if you want to see if it's worth whether or not you want to actually mine down there and see if you can get anything decent. So these are pretty cool. Oh, I jumped in the lava. Actually, I can use this to test the lava one. I don't know if it'll test. Yeah, it's not going to find it if it's like flowing lava or like that. It's probably only going to test it if it's an actual lava block. Let's see. Next, I also added creative cooking, which is an add-on that adds in a ton of different foods and you know, campfires, cooking pots. So you can put a cooking pot on a campfire and you can use this to make all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can get cheese, tofu stuff, all kinds of different like soups and stuff. I mean, you can get sandwiches. Like, look at this. This is a sandwich with lettuce, cheese and lettuce and tomato. You can just straight up get lettuce. Like, there's all kinds of stuff you can get, and it really advances like cooking stuff. It also kind of nerfs some of the vanilla foods, but ultimately I think it's fine. And there's all kinds of different like blocks and stuff you can get to like cook your custom foods. So that is a pretty cool one. I like being able to eat a sandwich because I like sandwiches. They're like one of the best things because like you can have anything in a sandwich. Sandwiches are pretty solid. Anyway, another add-on this adds is Frostburn, which is an add-on that adds some minor tweaks to husks and strays, and you can get husk armor, which is like this husk fiber armor, and strays are a little bit different. They will now shoot like snowballs at you, which will put you in powder snow and like snow you down. That was really funny. I didn't even mean to say snow you down. I was trying to say slow. I can't speak today. Anyway, this is kind of messing up my showcase stuff. Ow, and I'm getting beat up. So yeah, strays are a little bit more annoying now, which maybe that's not for the better, but I wanted to add something that makes things a little bit more difficult, and this kind of does. But next we have Golem. It's an add-on that adds in more golems. I mean, you can get, let's see, you can get diamond golems, you can get gold golems, you can get lapis golems. I've showcased this one recently as well. I'm just going to go ahead and build a few structures here and spawn in some golems. I mean, we've got a lapis golem here. You can see this guy's a little tiny golem. You've got diamond golem, which does not actually exist, so it'll just get rid of your diamond blocks. I'll get to that in a minute. I will get to that in a minute. Gold golem, for example, this guy here, very cool. So yeah, that add-on is pretty cool. We've got Better Plus, which is made by the same person that made Magolem. This is an add-on that adds in a ton of new blocks and items and things that are really useful and cool. I mean, you can get a wooden cutter and you can, I don't know, make wood, turn wood into things that are more useful. You can get these obsidian pressure plates as well as a bunch of different pressure plates, but these are only activated by players. You can get this block that sucks stuff in. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that comes with this add-on. I just grabbed some of it. I mean, there's different kinds of note blocks you can get. Oh my gosh, that was really loud. I'm sorry, that was so loud. You can get golden chains. You can get these drill things. I'm not exactly sure what they do. I don't know how what this stuff. I don't really understand this one. In all honesty. Okay, so this will, I think you can put a block on it and it'll like mine the block or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it does seem cool. I mean, there's different kinds of bookshelves and stuff you can get. Like this has a lot to offer, and there's a lot of interesting and cool things with this add-on, and it's getting sucked in by the block, isn't it? Let me get rid of this because it's kind of being annoying. Clear my inventory. And then over here we also added Nomo Useless, which is an add-on that adds some uses to some things. So you've got these new like dragon armors and tools, I guess just tools. You got golden potatoes, which are like better potatoes. They're a really good food source. And then if I go in a crafting table and throw in a dragon egg, since there's only one of them, you can get a stack of dragon egg shards, which you can turn into these things. There's some other stuff you can do with it too, but that's kind of one of the main things. And then there's artifacts by Derpy Boy. This is kind of the last main add-on that this added, which adds in some new artifacts. For example, Obama Prism, which gives you this major boost for a little while. You've got Dreams Lungs, which just kind of like blow everything up. I don't really know. It's just kind of funny. We've got a lightning comb, affect things with lightning. You've got an auto crossbow, which seems kind of OP. You've got a funky sponge. I don't know. Does this suck up? Oh. No, this does not suck up water. Okay, this does the opposite. You've got this thing you can use that will just build houses kind of wherever you want, like just villager houses. I was not expecting... I forgot the funky sponge did that. And then, of course, like crafting table, where you can craft all of these things for this add-on, which is pretty cool. We've also got Endcraft, which I just realized I kind of skipped over. Endcraft is an add-on that adds in a bunch of new end stuff. I'll go in the end and show you in a second. But you've got new ores, which I think you need to mine it with a pickaxe. New trees, which I think, yeah, you can bone meal, and you can see they've got awesome looking trees, awesome looking new planks and fungus and stuff. I'm going to go to the end for a second just to see if I can see anything. I actually haven't beat the dragon on this world or anything. I just made it, so I want to see. Yeah, you can kind of see some of the new ores generating here. All throughout the end, and then I don't know if there's, yeah, here you go. There's different end structures that can spawn in now. So this one kind of has like a portal in it, like a ruined portal kind of thing. I don't know. It seems pretty cool. But now I want to go ahead and address. Actually, let me go ahead and slash game mode S and then slash kill. Go ahead and just get back to the overworld. One of the important things I wanted to mention, a couple things. Well, for one, if you see invisible items, that's supposed to be like that. These are, let me see if I can find some. These are for an add-on. Where are they? It's always like you always see them and then you never see them. Anyway, these are for an add-on. If I do this cod, it'll spawn in a cod if you drop it. They're for the lucky block add-on. But that's something that's supposed to be there. It's not an issue. Now, I do know there's a lot of, for example, blocks that just don't have textures. Well, not a lot, but there's a few. Like these electrum blocks don't seem to have textures. There's some things that are kind of bugged out, like the diamond golem not spawning in that way, stuff like that. So for that kind of thing, I am working on patches for this. I wanted to go ahead and get this out in a playable state, and this is very much playable. There's only minor texture bugs. There's a few crafting recipe issues, but for the most part, this is very much playable. I've been working on this hard for the past couple of months, and I wanted to go ahead and get this out, and I know this stuff is stuff that's just going to be testing, and it might be a week or two before I can get it out, but I was like, I want to get this out now, and then I will fix some of the minor issues like that, and then I will get those out to you guys pretty soon, as well as an update. So let me know if you have any issues, like other than like ones that I know, like for example, there's a couple blocks that just won't mine properly, like Electrum and stuff, or that don't show up properly. I don't know. There's just some minor things like that. I am working on fixing those. They're not in this update, but I don't know. It would take too long, and I just want to get this out because people were asking for an update. This is still very much playable. Just, you know, avoid making Electrum blocks or diamond golems. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you made it here, you can get this in the description if you would like to, this update. It's got new UIDs, so you can install it and have the old version on at the same time, which should hopefully work. It also means you can probably update it on Realms. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys later, and bye.